Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan in for Maurice.
And I'm Christine Johnson. A father in tears, a mother convicted of murder.
Tonight she faces decades in prison for plotting her own little boy's death, and how she carried it out will break your heart. CBS 2's Lou Young has the story, new at 5.
Manuela Morgado hid her face behind a curtain of thick black hair as she stepped forward to accept responsibility for the murder of her 4-year-old son, Jake Reich, 2 years ago in her Mamaroneck apartment. The boy, police say, was drugged and suffocated in a premeditated attempt to hurt his father, who spoke through tears at her sentencing in White Plains.
Your plea was the easy way out for you. I wanted everyone to see the evil, subhuman creature that murdered my little boy.
The child was conceived during a marital separation, and both biological parents shared custody. During his short life, Jake Reich lived here at his mother's apartment, the place where he died, and at his father's home with 2 older half-brothers and the wife Timothy Reich had returned to. The wife also spoke at the sentencing.
Although Jake was not my biological child, I loved him as if he were, and I miss him every day.
The victim's 2 half-brothers stood with their mother as she expressed their hurt and fury, learning that Morgado had researched ways to kill the boy and even threw him a party the day before the murder so he could say goodbye to his friends, and wrote a taunting letter to Timothy Reich bragging about how she was hurting him. The grief-stricken father, who rushed to the murder scene the day of the horror, explained that the tears still come too easily.
They were tears shed by a father whose son was brutally taken from him by a sick, twisted, narcissistic monster who had no ability to parent a child and who was incapable of putting her child's needs above her own.
For her part, Morgado's lawyer read a statement that the killer is in a constant state of remorse and is filled with so much self-loathing she has made multiple suicide attempts. A gallery full of onlookers left court without comment. Manuela Morgado left to begin a sentence of 20 years to life. She will be 68 years old when she is first eligible for parole. We're in Mamaroneck. Lou Young, CBS 2 News.
Now, Morgado's attorney claims she was clinically depressed at the time of the murder.